Hello, hello. I'm just gonna do a few tests with my Iron Scout team because I'm kind of curious which spec is most DPS. We're gonna try a few things. You have to find the same mob, I guess, and I have to load details so I can actually find that out. So add-ons, and then we're gonna add the details. Okay, so which mob are we gonna kill? This. So spec wise, we can try first balance. Okay, so balance. Actually, I could have one in each spec, and then we can find out. Well, I don't know. I guess I can try to play them the best I can. Oh. Okay, so what we want to know is the DPS really good. I'm not sure we can figure that out really. Maybe I can just heal myself. And then not attack, and just kill that guy the way we're supposed to do, which is like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. Okay, so that was 19 DPS. What about the damage? Damage. It's funny because I did not see a Star Surge showing up, even though I did a Star Surge, but so that activates a 20% and faster, I see. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do that again. And then this, and then I do that again, I said, which is 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 5. Okay, so now we're talking about 21 damage per second. 20, 21, 20, something like that, 20 damage per second. Okay. Yeah, I know what I can do is I can change the bar to be that one, and that one, if I don't use one, okay. Okay. So now I can press any key, it doesn't matter, because the only one that does something is 8, which gives me heal, so I can just try things. Okay, so we're gonna do a third cut burst. Let's see if this, I forgot to stop the chat, but I don't think anyone's here, so that's fine. That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is this, and I want to keep it on top at all times. Okay, so that's not what I did. Okay, so yeah, if you're here, don't hesitate to ask a question. Right now I'm trying to test which spec does the most damage with no gear, which is what I have right now. Okay, so we're gonna do 8, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. C5. Okay, so we're still talking about basically somehow I got 32 damage per second there. Okay, let's try again. It should be much higher now because of Star Surge. Okay, so the real one should be pool. Okay, 27. About 27. Okay, so we have 25, 16, 32, 20, 17, 25. Okay, hey, one last. So in theory we pull with this. Okay, 30. I can get 30 if I really kick ass. Okay, that's fine. Now let's try cat as a cat. As a kitty. So we're kitty. We're gonna stealth. We're gonna stealth. We're gonna do 8. So I get some heals. We're gonna stealth on the guy, and we're gonna do Tiger's Fury. No, we should do Tiger's Fury after that. So 1.
Too far away.
That guy's dead already. Oh wow. Okay, that is much better. Somehow. Okay, and that's without the Tiger's Fury. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Kitty is much better. Okay, that's good to know. Let's do another one just for fun. Yeah, so it's like 3 times better. Okay. Now let's try a bear.
I must get closer.
They're all gonna come here. That's interesting. Okay. So we have a bunch of them. So the bear is not bad at all. 60. So bear is better also. Let's see single target bear, because right now that wasn't single target.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
The thing dies pretty fast. Let's go see. Seems like a bear might be a good thing.
I must get closer.
Yeah, so bear and kitty are very similar. Okay, that is very good to know. And now let's try the last one. Oh, but was I was a Vulcan, right? Earlier? So there, Let's see, what spells do we have? We have a bunch of spells for healing, but what about attacking? So we have Moonfire. And we have the sun, we have and we have that. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Maybe we can do contact things. Let's see.
I require a target.
Okay, so basically balance is the worst. Balance is just the worst. Balance is by far the worst. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see if we can do it with just eating the guy. What? This is crazy. The stuff it's alone. Okay, this is crazy. So we're gonna do 1. So resto is the best. I mean, is not the best, but is good. Yeah, resto is about the same DPS as the bear. It's about the same DPS as the bear. Oh, my balance is so bad. I guess so. People choosing healing. Don't feel bad or something. I don't know. Yeah, so we get a solid 50. 53, 43, 43, 47, 56, 57, 57, 57. I guess Kitty is the highest. Yeah, Kitty is still the highest, I think. Okay, so basically anything but Boomkin is good. So what should we do? Should we do? Maybe we can do a bunch of resto. don't think you're gonna die with them. Okay, so let's see about AoE though. How quickly do we die with this thing?
I need to target something first.
Yeah, the things just die. Okay, so this is good. So let's try that. Oh, but I have my gear. That's why. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have my gear. This is why. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. Okay, so we're gonna do okay, so it's not too bad, but it's not great.
Too far away.
Okay, so then we have to go back to the tank and see what happens.
I don't have a target.
Uh-oh. That's not very good. 15, 25, 29, 29, 25. Not good. Okay, you can get to 32. 32 DPS. Now let's be a kitty. How much was it for balance? How much was it for balance? Okay, anyway, let's try kitty again. But make sure we don't have any gear. Otherwise, it's not at all apples to oranges. I can sneak in on that guy. There used to be something where if you hit it from behind, it's better. But okay, so it's still Kitty is better. Kitty is better. I think it might be the surprise effect or something. I'm using a lot of health there. Do I get higher? Yeah. What shells do I have? 500. And then if I change spec to Guardian, I get to 620. Okay, and if I change spec to Resto, 500. Okay. Can get almost the same DPS. Okay. But I think Boomkin is still better. Not Boomkin. Try maybe I'm gonna try for I'm gonna try 5 resto just to see. Boomkin, I guess the advantage is you have higher armor, but yeah, okay, so let's try this. Let's try to just do RFC again as our benchmark. Okay, so and then we're gonna have everyone spec restore. Okay, so everyone is restored. And what do we get there? We get that we need to put the things on the bar, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. We should put that for everyone. So 1, 2, and 3. Where's 3? 3, okay. And then Swiftman. Swiftman will be what? Where's Live Bloom? So Live Bloom. Rejuve. Still should do regrowth. And then 9 we should do Swiftman. What is 7? 7 is the rotation time. We should put Swiftman on the rotation because it has a long cooldown. Okay. So we got all the spells? Yes. So if I do this and I do 4, I get 5 of this, I do 5, I get 5 of this, I do 6, I get 5 of this. I can't possibly die with all those huts. So we should start with 6 actually because it's the longest. And then 5 and then 4. And then they land about at the same time. No. Yeah, so that's a lot of heals. And then we can have, on a round robin basis, we can have 7 and get 2 of them. Another one, another one, another one. And then I have my own. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, the other thing I want is I want to have, oops, I want to have the spells be there. So left would be Regrowth, middle would be Rejuve, right should be Life Bloom, I guess. So we're going to set that up. Spells, right click, which one is right click? Right click would be Life Bloom. Okay. So left, middle, right, and then do I have something with shift, always control, always alt. So shift right usually is what I use as emergency. So shift right will be swift mend. Okay, so I do swift mend on myself. I got a big heal. Yay. Okay, that is good. I think this is good. Let's see. We should be able with this to get a bunch of stuff done. So I got one death, that's bad. Yeah, so I think 4 resto and a and the thing is, how do I control 4 of them? How do I control 4 of them from the healer, I think. Okay, so we're gonna do that. If that still doesn't work, then I don't know. I guess we're screwed. Okay, so we just said that we're gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Number 2 is gonna be a. Number 2 is gonna be. Is actually gonna be the tank. So I'm gonna change the role. I'm gonna be a tank. So this one is gonna be the tank. And as a tank, what do I want him to do? I want his bar to be pretty much what this would be, the killing grace, so it would be 1, 2, 3, it would be 3. Or 2 actually, or 1. Yeah, I can try this as 1. 1, and then usable one in bear form, so I can do that for number 2. And then for 3, I will find mangle. so after 9 is 0. When they do 8, we can do roll. And for I do need to do something with bash trash, sorry. I have to press 4 to get aggro of people at some point, and then so when I'm gonna do that, what is 4? So 4 should really be here. Let's see, so I'm driving with this one, but really what I want is I want the bear to go. Yeah, I can drive from that window, but then click. I need to look. Okay, so that was bad because it died because I was not looking. Yeah, so the idea is to, I think, put a cast sequence. Which one is instant cast? This one and that one. So, and this one is 12 seconds, this one is 15 seconds. So we should do a cast sequence that is live bloom, rejuve, regrowth. And if I do that, I may not need to do the other heal. Interesting. Okay, what I really want is I want a click-through video thing, so I can do that on the healer. I can drive from the tank. Yep. Time to bite the bullet and figure it out. Okay, so what we want to do, so I go to the IS Boxer, I can search that on YouTube. Boxology, yes. You can subscribe. And then we can search for click-through video. Okay, so search, click-through, area, something like that. Healing, that could be it.
Blind features a unique classless system
No, we
in
don't
which
want to
you
see
are
those.
watching.
Okay.
Hey everyone, Mirai here, and welcome to part 6 of this multi-boxing gameplay video guide. In the last video, I gave an overview on how to tackle both melee and mixed teams, as well as some other combat-related stuff. In this video, I'm going to be talking about healing.
Yes,
Now,
I want to
healing
click
is a
through.
very popular topic. A lot of people ask, what's the best way to heal? Unfortunately, there is no best way to heal. It really comes down to personal preference, playstyle, and even the game that you're playing. Because what's best for one player isn't necessarily best for another. So, I'm going to be showing 3 different methods of healing using Iceboxer. They're not the only 3 methods that exist, but they're the ones that I felt were either the easiest to set up or most useful for new players. So the first 2, in my opinion, they're pretty basic, pretty straightforward, and they require minimal setup in order to get working. The third one, however, is game specific, and while I consider it intermediate, if you're new to Iceboxer, it might be borderline advanced. Just fair warning, I suggest you check it out anyway, because I think it's pretty cool. Now, this will not be a full-blown tutorial. I will not be walking through step-by-step on how I set everything up from scratch. This is already a long enough video as it is, and if I did that, we'd all be here for 90 minutes, and ain't nobody got time for that. So, the idea is that I'm going to present these 3 methods. I'm going to show how they work in-game. I'm going to show how they're set up in-game. I'm going to show how they're set up in Iceboxer. And then you can pick and choose which ones you want to use. There is no right answer, and you can even mix and match every single method that I show. So, but with that said, I will be providing a download link in the description of this video to a stripped down version of the profile that I'm using throughout. So if you're interested, check that out. Now, one final thing here left to cover in the intro is the fact I'm not in a party, so what's going on here? Well, some of the stuff I cover is dependent on slot order. What that means is you send out the invites from your character in slot 1, and then you move over to slot 2 and you accept, slot 3 and you accept, slot 4 and you accept, and then slot 5 and you accept. And what this does is this puts your characters in the same order on each screen every single time. So, alright, let's get this show on the road.
That I don't need
For the first method, I've gone ahead and I've set up 2 macros on my priest. One to heal my tank, and the other to shield my tank. This guy's my tank right here. So these macros are hard-coded to him. I've taken these macros, I've put them on my action bar right here, and they've got 2 bindings, one for mouse wheel up, and one for mouse wheel down. I've then used the mapped key wizard in Iceboxer to create 2 straight key broadcasts, one for mouse wheel up and one for mouse wheel down. So this works from any window. So I can play from the tank, and I can have the healer heal him. And that's great early on in the game, because really the tank is the only character that should be taking any damage.
Yeah, but it's not what I
But
want.
eventually you're going to run into encounters where the party starts to take damage, and they need healing as well. So what do you do in that situation? Well, one way that I might approach it is using modifier keys. So how I've got this set up is I've added shift mouse wheel up and shift mouse wheel down to heal my mage right
Yeah,
here.
no, I don't want that. Okay, so where is the next one?
Okay, so for this second method, I've gone ahead and I've expanded upon the first, and I've added buttons next to my unit frames. Now these are click bars. They're red for a reason, and I'll explain that in a moment. These can also be set up using Iceboxer's menu system, but menus are a bit more complicated to set up, and I just figured I'd stick with click bars since they're a lot easier. And they're going to heal or shield whoever they're next to. I don't need to click the frame before this happens, just as a visual example. Now these buttons, they start out blank, but you can add text or images to them, so that's what I did. I prettied them up. I downloaded the icons from the internet for my priest spells, and I plugged them into the buttons. Now they're just static images, and what I mean by that is this shield spell has like a 5 or 6 second cooldown on it. So if I shield my tank and I go to shield someone else, well, it's not working. But the images don't reflect that the spell is on cooldown. Reason being is that Iceboxer doesn't read anything from the game client, so it can't possibly know that that spell is on
so
cooldown.
I don't want click
It's a
bar. I
limitation,
want this.
but
This is what I want.
okay, so for this third method, I did warn everyone at the beginning that this is game specific and probably a little advanced. This example does rely on Iceboxer's video effects feature, which by itself requires a bit of knowledge in order to set up correctly. But because I play World of Warcraft, I have the option to install add-ons. So I've installed this Uniframe add-on called Grid, and I've installed another add-on called Click. These two together allow me to bind spells to any buttons I want, and then mouse over frames and just use those bindings. So I can just mouse wheel down over any of these frames and she'll heal that character. I can left click any of these frames and she'll bubble that character. Now the way I've click set up, just a quick example here. You can see left button is assigned to the shield, mouse wheel down is assigned to my heal. So let me just delete these real fast and show how this works. Flash shield.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Mouse over any of the
What I care is how you do the
any
effects, video
spells you
effects
want to
thing.
use, and just
That's
press
the
key on your
output.
keyboard or press the button on your mouse. So flash shield, I want
No,
bound to mouse
not
wheel
the
down.
rest.
Hit mouse wheel down. There it is. It appears in the list. Same thing with power word shield. I want to left click. There it is in the list. Done deal. Good to go. Now I can just, everything is assigned and ready to go.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And everyone's saying, well, that's great, dude, but I don't play from the priest. I play from the tank.
Yes.
Well, thanks to video effects, we can bring that to the tank.
How?
So, this is a live feed. You can see both cursors. You can see my cursor. You can see the tank cursor, and you can see the healer's cursor. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, you can also see her cursor moving around over the frames as well. So this is a live feed of her window. And from this character, I can just mouse wheel down.
Yeah, how do I set that up? That's what I want, man.
I can left click, and they will bubble the correct character. Man, that's fancy, isn't it? Now, I did say video effects requires a bit of knowledge to get set up correctly, but behind any video effects setup is a source and a viewer.
Yes.
You need a source, and then you need a viewer to view that source. So on my priest screen, bring up the in-game GUI, you can see this.
Okay, we're gonna make a source. So let's go to the healer. Healer is gonna be 2, I guess. Do I set up the... I have to reset up the spells if I want to do it that way, but yeah, I'm gonna do it that way anyway. So okay. So a source. Alt Shift G. No, Control Alt Shift G. Yes. Okay. So video effects. Video effects viewer. Yes. Viewer source. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna call it healer. Okay, healer bars. No, healer heal bot. Not heal bot then. So none of the add-on, there's no botting involved. Do I click add? This green frame obscure the source unless you close the what? This green frame obscures the source unless you close the ice boxer panel. Yes, okay, so that's what I want. I want this like this. Is that our party? We're gonna be 5 with a main tank. Okay, that's fine, that's good. I'm gonna be so pro with this. Okay, apply. No. Why did it change the size? There must be a reason, but it's okay. I don't know what sync does. Sync. Close. That doesn't close, okay. Sync. Please use what? Please use the current slot number that's 2 in the source name for safe syncing. Please use the source name but window 2. Okay. As usual, the UI of Iceboxer is or inner space is fun. Okay, so this, I think this is supposed to be my thing. Yeah, it moves right like that. Okay, cool. So, and I don't want to see options. So it's the other one. So instead of apply, I want to use the one I'm just setting up. Why is it 130? Oh, it has to be some. Okay, so apply. It has to be some power of 2 or something. Let's see, 128. Yeah, 128 is fine. Okay, so good. So we have this. It's perfect. I don't know what sync does. So he has that video FX source. Great priest. Oh, I need to put it there. W2. Sync. But I just put the slot. It's 2, like, yeah, Hillbot 2. What? Apply. Close. Close doesn't close anything, right? Okay. Oh, source. Hillbot 2. Okay. Apply. Close. Hillbot 2. Do I delete the other one then? Okay. So this is called Hillbot 2. This is the source. Save as. This got to be the okay, how do I delete this one? I don't, I guess. I guess I don't. Whatever. Okay, so this is my viewer, my source, sorry, and then if I understand and I remember something on my first guy, I'm gonna put a, I don't know why they look different. I'm gonna put a, so I'm gonna put a video effects viewer, yes, and the one that I want is, can I load? Input one, no, what is that? White border, so I know what I'm doing. Okay, so those other thing, I don't know what to do with it. Which settings am I supposed to put in there?
It's the source. It says so right here.
Yeah, the source, yeah.
In the title bar. And I've just designated this area on her screen to be the source. I've then created a viewer on everybody else's screen. So this actually works from anybody else's screen. You can see this says viewer. And I just say, hey, I want to place.
But where's my viewer? I want a viewer. Do I have to put in healbot or healbot 2 or I can get rid of this and add a viewer. Okay, that's a viewer. Hold control if the panel is open. Okay, FX, I should apply. Why is it so small and squished? Why is the size not the same? The size is 366 by 128. So it should be, why is that thing the wrong size? 366 by 128. Okay, that looks better. It's funny that it was wrong. Why was it wrong? 289, 279. Might as well put it on the same place on the screen. 366, 128, 289, 279. 289, 279. To 79. Okay, so it's at the same spot. And then I don't know which settings I'm supposed to put on there. Probably repeat up as to what else? Border color null and focus hotkey. Okay, so let's see if that works. Shift G. Press Control. I have to do F2, Control, Alt, Shift, G. Okay, so if I go to G1, I see it, it's just crappy resolution. Why? But does it work? No, it doesn't work. Okay. Why is it not working? I can see there that it looks the same, but it doesn't click when I click. Why is it not clicking when I click? Okay. No, that's not good. Where's my no, that's not what I want. I want to add a viewer. And I want the viewer to be Hilbert blah. Isn't it telling me the right name? No, this is not what I want. Can't I type? Why can't I type? I have a viewer there, right? Somehow I deleted it, so what is this? $266, 292, 280, let's say. Apply. Shit, viewer. It's not viewer that I want, it's source. Source, Hilbert 2. Yes, that's the source. Sync. Apply. Close. Save as auto. Sync viewers. And on G1, I want a viewer. So I have a viewer, not a source, a viewer. And it's two, not that, okay. But two. So we want a viewer for Hilbert 2 and we want it to be the same size. I don't know why that's not the freaking default, like maybe after I put the viewer it's gonna, if I go back and I do I go back to G2, When I do sync viewers, it's gonna move the viewer. Doesn't look like it, it just disappeared. This is not the right size, yeah. Apply, sync. But 2 is no, this is a source. Yeah, and why is that? Why is that staying at 128 instead of 366? Okay, so we have Ilbot 2, this is this. It's a source. It has the right size, I think. No, the source, we added it. I don't know if we need to click the add button again. That's fine. And then we go back to this guy and we want to add a viewer, and we want a viewer. Yes, we want it to be called Ilbot2. Yes. Ilbot2. What the heck is this width and height there? Oh my god. We want a viewer. Can I click add? Yeah. Oops, we don't want to log out. Probably have to do something. Okay. Okay, so why this is such a weird program? 292, I have to manually type it there, or 292, and I want it to be 200. 280. And the width is 366. Actually, let's see what that width is. Apply. Control. Yeah, that's the same as the squish thing. So maybe that's the scale thing. The scaling of it. Okay. Repeater pass to apply, save, whatever that does. So we remove it from here, and then we remove it from here. And when I come here, can I click? Oh, I can click! Wow! Very ugly, but I can click. That's nice. Okay, we can remove the border, I guess. That did not do anything. Great, fantastic. Video viewer. We want to edit Ilbot2, I suppose. Is that how that works? No, that's probably not how that works. Oh my god. So we want a viewer. Does it mean I have to do it again? Ah, shit, that clear button actually. Oh my god, this is so freaking crappy. Yes, so I don't want a border color. I want to apply this. Okay, we have to click load the first time. And then we have to click save, I guess. Okay. It looks crappy because because I talked like 5 years ago about doing big cubic scaling, but that's too hard to do, so apparently we don't do it. Okay, so I can click, it's wonderful. It looks ugly, but it works. It's readable, which is all I need to have. Okay, so G2 now I just need to set up all the options. If only it could look like this. So we wanted to change the spell to match what I had earlier, which is want left click to be this, we want middle click rejuve, then that's good, and right click to be life bloom, and then shift click to be Swiftman. Okay, and then we want to change the spec to restoration. To make sure that we have no gear. Yes. So we can do attack, regrowth, middle, life bloom. Life bloom is not working. Okay. Life bloom, spell, right click, life bloom, and shift click Swiftman. That's because I changed spec, I think, and it saves it by spec. Okay, so right click, middle click, left click, and then shift right click. Okay, so that's fantastic. The question is, can I do the same from here? So left click, middle click, right click, and I need 7 seconds before I can do the shift right click, so I'm gonna wait. 2, 1, shift right click. Perfect, fantastic, except it's out of mana, but except than that it's fantastic. Okay, so does that mean I'm driving from the tank now? And this is going to be a real tank. That's pretty cool though, I must admit. I mean, the graphics suck, but that is kind of very sad because it's rendered at that speed, at that size. Or at least if it's using the scale pixel, could it be not as ugly? Because it does look worse than than what I see there, right? Is that a river? Not on Prime. It's available for purchase, but not nope. And why, I guess, will be another question. Okay, so yes, so what I was gonna do, and my phone on silent for some reason, as I was gonna do is take a picture of the screen there to see what it looks like, and then take a picture of this screen there to see what it looks like, and compare the two. Okay, so for instance, the bottom of the 5 is missing. The other one, the bottom of the 5 is missing too. I guess, yeah, it looks the same. Looks crappy and the same. Self-group. Self-group. Okay, well, it's okay. So I think what I just said is, yeah, and then I can put macros for everything else. Macros are, it's annoying because I have to type 50 things, but yeah, so I'm gonna do a cast sequence for macros anyway, so let's do it. Okay, we're gonna make another macro. We should make it a general macro because it's going to be useful for every. But okay, let's just make a specific macro. So heal tank, we're going to change heal tank to be a cast sequence, I guess. Cast sequence. What did we say? We're going to start with the one that's the longest, 12 seconds. 15 seconds instant. Here's the target. $99 and an hour over 12 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna do live bloom. Left bloom, rejuvenation, regrowth, and then we leave the Swiftmend on the. Well, we could put the Swiftmend at the end, but. Or we could start with Swiftmend, but it's gonna get stuck then. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do this. How much mana is this one? 28 mana, 28 mana, 21 mana, 22 mana. Okay. Okay, so now when I hit the 8th key, I should get.
I'm out of range.
Okay, one guy is missing. That's because why? It's because I'm on number 2. So when I hit the 8th key, so that this one is missing the macro. Should add the show tooltip also. Okay. I think with this I might be able to actually run this thing. Well, I don't know about the damage I'm gonna be able to do, but we'll see. Okay. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, add show tooltip. Show tooltip. I guess we can put reset combat and then the regrowth can add another regrowth, I guess. No, let's not do another regrowth, whatever. Should be fine. Let's not put the reset either. We'll just cycle between those. Okay. So let's see this in action.
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
Doesn't look like the show tooltip is doing anything. Also seems like it's casting the same thing forever. Live bloom, rejuvenation, regrowth. Okay. Why is the show tooltip not doing its job? It should be showing live bloom. Okay, how do we do that? Cast sequence, show tooltip. Oh, I see. It's because I have the wrong I should put the question mark and then I should remove shuttle tip. No, I said this. Okay. So I have to do it on the setup is hard. In multi-boxing you spend hours tweaking with the setup. The idea is hopefully it's an investment that pays off. Plus it's fun. Maybe. Okay, so I pick the icon. Do I have to delete the thing for the icon to change? No, okay. But this is not the life bloom icon, right? So should we reset? Reset. So over 15 seconds. Target over 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Okay, so we're gonna reset it after reset equal 15, right? Okay, let's try that again.
Too far away.
Okay, our tank now has a bit of everything, yes. And the macro already reset itself because I didn't see. Okay, good. I think with this plus this, so I can do an extra heal as needed. I think we're good to go. Stuff to kick ass. Okay, and then from a DPS point of view, they're doing to do 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna do 1. 1, 2, 3. So 1 is the spamming one, I guess. So it's gonna be 1. Well, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Then I need to do 5 from time to time, but 5 is a AoE thing, so well, I guess we can do 1, 2, 3 like this. I don't know, that I have to figure out. And then when I do heal tank, I should do the iron fur thing. And then I can pull with this, which I already have, so that's fine. And then what? I should probably, when they all heal, I should probably do trash also. So 8 is the heal key, so we're gonna do trash for 8. And then if it's bad and everybody's dying, I can do 4. And I can put more trash thing. Seven, I don't think I should use that way, but yeah. Okay, let's look at how we can do this. So we have our guys, and we're gonna pull with one.
I must get closer.
Oops. Why did it only do it
I'm
for?
out of range. I must get closer.
Yeah, I forgot to heal. Very smart, very smart. Just a little wipe for the fun of it. I could do that on every one of them. That's an interesting concept. That way I'd have access to more than one healer, but well, that seems a bit over the top. Ilbot. T. HPT. Okay, good. So it's gone, so I don't get confused. Okay, so we start by doing 8, right? So now we can do 3, but it's already gone by the time we do that, so we have to be fairly fast, right? I guess we can do 1, 2, 3, 8, yeah.
I'm out of range.
Okay, so 1,
I must get closer.
2,
I'm out of
3,
range.
8, 2, 8.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Okay, that worked, but that wasn't very... that was not pretty. That worked, but it was really not pretty. What happened actually? What happened is that we're still not getting enough heals. So here we're gonna have 3 of them. I'm gonna get 3 of them. I'm gonna get 3 of them, so we need a lot of heals. So maybe this guy should pull while the other guys heal, I guess. Yeah, we can pull, start healing, and then do 2 and 3. Oh, this is odd. It's kind of cool, but like it's cool setup, but it's just not enough heals basically. Did I even kill one of them? Yeah, I did kill one of them. But so now it's not a triple anymore. So how do we avoid this? I guess we set it up. We do 2 of the heals before we pull, I guess. Maybe. But now it's a 2 pull. But okay, let's see first if we can do that. I mean, one problem is I'm not really using this. The other problem is this is way too far. So I need to load this, and then I need to move it closer. Yeah, here. Okay. Okay, and my tank is this one, right? So
I require a target. Have a target.
okay, so what we need there is we need more 8. Okay, so let's see if we can do a 3 pull without dying. Pa-pa-dum, pa-dum, 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 pa-dum. Now this is like instant death. How can I die with like 5? I need to recap this. This is crazy. I had 4 regrows, 4 life bloom, 4 rejuve, and I still died. Because he hits me for 108 and 81 and another 100, yeah. Yeah, this is crazy, yeah. This is crazy. So 4 life bloom, rejuvenation, and regrowth. My tank gets 3 shots. That is crazy. Let's give it another shot because it's kind of very strange. I could kick in a what is the other thing called? Swiftman maybe, but it seems so crazy. Maybe this instance is worse than others. Second cooldown. Okay. Okay, let's do it. It's just impossible. It is impossible. I had like all the heals at the same time and nothing happened. So. Okay, it's impossible to do rage fire because let's try another one like that. Just to see. Okay, so they should all be all those guys should be resto all the time, except this guy should be a tank. It's nice. How can I die? That just doesn't make sense, right? Okay, let's try another instance. We're gonna try to go to, should we try Dead Mines, Shadowfang Keep? Stockade is probably really hard. Shadowfang Keep, maybe? Let's try Shadowfang Keep. I mean, my team would be slightly better off because of the... Slightly better off, yeah. because of a tiny bit more armor, I guess. Let's see how that goes. Maybe I should start with the big hill, because otherwise... Okay, dead again. This is not working. Okay. We're done. Okay, we're done. Saturday, May 11. Okay, we're gonna just quest then. But then there's no point in doing five boxing. Yeah, 4 would be fine, or whichever. Let's get back into town for those guys. I mean, this setup I think I'm gonna use for my other teams. It just looks super ugly. How do I make it not look so ugly? I guess I have to change. I could change this Windows resolution to be lower. So they'll be exactly the same resolution. I mean, I can change my main monitor to be 1080p monitor, or I can plug in even a DVI monitor and have a certain monitor that has the game, and then I can have the streaming and stuff on the other one. Yeah, that actually might not be completely bad. I'd have to redo all my video swapping thing, but at least it would look decent. Then I'd be doing just 1080p everywhere. Because yeah, I have a 4K monitor, so that's 4 times, and then I can have a 1080p monitor. Yeah, I have some, forgot which one is 1080p, but yep, no dungeon for me. I could be 4, I could do 4 instead of 5. But now I set the team to be 5, so well, I could convert one to be a challenger. They count as challenger? Is it both in the team and as a challenger? Let's search for something. one. And somehow he's counted as a solo too. He shouldn't. Why is he a solo? That sounds like a bug. Well, yeah, should I do that? Then I could stream at 1080p in higher quality, I guess. But I like my monitor, it's nice. The alternative is I use the 4 thing. Or I leave with this ugliness there. So can I do it super fast? Oh, I'll wait a bit, that thing resets. So. Seems like it's a GCD thing at least, man. You have to wait 30 seconds to set it up. Cannot do it faster than that. Yeah, that doesn't work. You can spam it, I guess. Then I should run out of mana at some point. Okay, I wanted kitties on the other team. Yes, this is sad, but this is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. What time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I need to do this setup on my other guys though. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye.
You need something?
I must get closer.
Why is 2 not doing its part? That is weird. She should be doing its part, I know why. It's because of this and that and this. And that is better. I said I was going to help, and we wanted to do this, and then we wanted to see what we look like. And on this, we're gonna stop the stream for real, just when someone shows up. Well, I tried to do instances. You can rewind, see the DVR. Even with 4 resto and 4 resto and 1 tank, I can't keep the tank alive with a 3 pull, so I think it's quite impossible with no gear, I mean naked, to do this thing. So we're gonna give it a... There's only... Okay, so I'm gonna just do one more thing. We're gonna log out those guys.
I can't attack that.
And we're just gonna check the... check his health because of the gear, whether it makes any difference. So that's my actual team, not the scout. so let's see. Let's see how much HP do we have. So what's the spec currently? So as balance, yeah, it's 530, right? And then as guardian, $660. Yeah, so basically the armor doesn't do anything to the health. Yeah, doesn't do anything. Armor just does damage reduction. So 2.58. If I remove 6 armor, I get 28. Ah, I might be able to survive with. I mean, this is really not a lot of armor, but interesting. I do take less damage than the naked guy, so maybe I should go buy the gear. Interesting. Okay, we'll try that setup some other time. Just want to actually go. Kind of like that this is set up that way, so I'm gonna do the thing there to see my source, and then I need to find my healbot thing. So it's right under here. Why do I see self and I don't see the group? Because I'm not in a group. That is one good reason. Okay, well, now it works. Nice, it's about the same setup. It's not super aligned, but it's aligned enough. Okay, so we're gonna have a healer, and it's gonna stay as a healer permanently, I think. And we're gonna have a tank. This is gonna be a... Oops, I don't want to do it on everyone, I said. So this is gonna be a healer. Should I get kitties? Maybe the kitties are better. It seemed like the kitties were better. But then melee is a bit of a pain, man. And having one melee and one healer might be a bit of a weird setup. We could try though, it's kind of cute. So this guy would be a tank. And maybe we can mow things down that way. Okay, so we have a tank. We have a healer. We have a DPS like that, but we make it fail. Okay, so we now have a normal looking group, except for except for this guy. Okay, let's try this. A bear, 3 kitten, and a dude. Okay. The healer is gonna do nothing. Okay, so I want those guys to be able to hold stealth. So we need Paul to be here. We need Dash to be here. We need to do the same on this guy. We need Paul to be here. So do I have, can I decurse? Yeah, right click. Okay, let's exit out. So we can do Haymaker on round robin. But that makes
I need to target something first.
doesn't really need to be on round robin though. Okay, so we said hold. And we said travel form like that. This is actually an interesting way to do dual boxing. You could just have the you can just have a DPS and a heal. That would be pretty fast. Faster than those guys. Okay, so anyway, we want all of those guys to have the same thing, which is that and that and that. Okay, good. Revive we don't need. I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, and then spell wise, I don't think he needs to. He can keep his mana, I suppose. Or he could pull, I suppose. He could pull Solar Wrath. They can all have 6 B heals, I suppose. Just for the fun of it. But then if they do 6, then they need to get back to their form by doing what? So we can have the whole around the form. teleport to Moonglade. But what we want is when I do one, then it gets back to the right form. So one is gonna do this. And on the cats, one is gonna put them as a cat, just as a cat directly. I guess. So cat form. Cat form. Suppose I could put two. I could put on two instead. Cat form, cat form, cat form. Cat form. Yeah, cat form. Okay, so that's interesting dense one. If I do one, they all go and do whatever they need to do. I think I wanted 0 to go back to some kind of non-form. I guess I can do this. This works. Okay. Okay, so one does that. Then we have bare thingies. So 5 would be trash. Okay, and then shred is 2, and Mongol is 1. Is that a bleed? No. Okay, this is, we can't have that. So I'm gonna put Mongol here, and then we're gonna remove corruption. What is that? Oh, curse and poison effect. And then what is what I have here? All magic, curse and poison effect. Okay, so that's better. Could use this as a panic button, but it's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then I can use that as a cooldown. I can use that as a way to pull. I don't think I need this. Okay, but I don't need it either. But mole is the important one. Mole would be the finishing move, right? So, but I have 2 finishing moves on the kitties. One is pure damage, and the other one is bleed. For a boss fight, we should do 4, and then we should do 3. Okay. So on the boss, it doesn't really matter. We should do more on both cases. Yep, I think his bar is simpler. Shred requires cat form. Yeah, but why is there? So I haven't added to the action bar because I'm not a cat. So shred. defeat the pole, to remove the pole and dash if we need to do dash. Okay. So let's say we are all poling. The resto doesn't have the pole on the bar. The resto doesn't have pole or dash. So if we redo equal, we're not polling anymore. And if we do 1, I should remove the cat form. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna try this because I wanted to play feral druids for a while and I have not, so I'm gonna try this. Actually, I want strobing on. I think I have strobing. Right, if they get stuck, let's see. I'm gonna make them stuck on purples. So that should say follow Vulcan at some point. Follow Vulcan, but it should still be strobing. Yes, it's strobing. Okay, excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we can click. I'm gonna set this to be less transparent. General skin. General. Scale. How do I change the background? Okay, so that's not it. Whatever. I think it's fine. Okay, so hopefully I don't die. I have to think about healing as needed. Whoever is low. Low. Let's see how it works from actually I should just do F4 normal flow. Let's try something. Okay, I almost died.
I need to target something first. I must get closer. Too far away, sir. I must get closer. I must get closer. I must get closer. I must get closer. I'm out of range.
So when I have like visual things, I should also add my my combo points. I suppose that would be useful to see.
I must get closer. I must get closer.
Okay, so those guys have no chance whatsoever.
Too far away.
So the first one I put a bleed. I could swap it because I can probably kill everything with just rake. I don't need the bleed. I can swap the shred and the bleed. Yeah, I can swap. Let's swap the shred and the bleed. On all of them. Okay, so we should be able to kill stuff.
I must get closer. Too far away. I must get closer.
Okay, well that works pretty well. It's a pretty good setup. Should be one-shotting things, I guess. There are quests. The other quests. With the water thingy, we don't really like. We can reset all that out and see how this is going, and then we should open a guide for Ironman from the auction house. Did we sell anything? Let's see. Probably a bunch of expired stuff, I'm guessing, but so add-ons. I don't have Zigor on this one. Okay, we said wetland, but now I'm in Red Ridge Mountain, right? So I think I've done this. No, didn't I? Oh, nice! We sold stuff. That's pretty good. We want to collect just the gold. That is not bad. We have 5,000 gold thanks to the offense. Wow, this is nice. The funds are a good way to start on a realm. Already did that, I think. Yeah, we're gonna try to kill that piggy there.
Well met. What can I do for you? Be careful around.
Okay, we're gonna kill her. Hopefully this is gonna be good. Yes, here she is. I think it's doable even with
I'm out of range. I'm out of range. I'm out of range. I'm out of range.
are the cats already, or yes, the cats are cats.
I'm out of range. I must get closer. I can't attack that target.
Why is it saying damage done by 2? Is what? It's the wrong icon. Why is it the wrong icon?
Can I help you? Can I help net? Safe travels.
It's the wrong icon. There's a red thing in there. What is it? It's an eel. Okay.
Too far away, sir.
The necklace, I forgot if that has to be looted 5 times or can only be looted once. It's once, it's can spawn in random location. You need to search for it. Do we have a quest to kill Murlocs? We do have a quest to kill Murlocs. Okay, so now we can all be cute little seals, I guess. Is it here? No. We haven't aggroed the thing yet. Here, there's one here, yeah. We probably have to fight this, but let's see if we avoid it. What happens? Can't avoid that one, so.
I'm getting closer.
Oh, so I have to set up this thing is not set up. Right click should be live bloom. And shift right click should be swift thread. Okay. So can we do a broadcast there? And it's gonna loot everywhere. Nope, we only got on one guy. Okay, let's start killing. We're gonna start killing those guys instead. It's good with the spell from the caster, they don't run, so that's not bad.
I'm out of range. I must get closer.
Let's reset. Hold on. And then I invite the team. And when I do that, the stats should be good. Okay, there's a group of them. Oh, we're gonna run out of oxygen there. To get oxygen for everyone. Make sure everybody is breathing. Yes, everybody is breathing. It'd be funny as a druid to die underwater. That'd be very funny, given that we can breathe underwater. And not being able to do it would be awesome.
closer.
What is this thing? Okay.
I'm out of material.
Skip this one. We're gonna get this thing. So this could work as a podcast, maybe. That's not good. Okay, let's not do a podcast. Should we do travel from? Where is that? It's not here, it's inside, I guess.
Hey there. Hello. Hello to you. See you around. See you around. Greetings. Hello. Be careful, you guys. Need help? Well, help with you. Light be careful.
I'm gonna abandon that other quest. The new class. So now we're gonna do tests. The blood, the graveyard, okay. complete quest thing here, which I don't know. So what are we doing now? We kill guys and then there's something there. Okay, so we're gonna kill them with... Okay, that was easy. Easy peasy. Ooh. What if I could kill it? Kind of curious. Is that a thing that I only get one of them? Yes, maybe. Abandon the crate. Red Ridge crate. I don't want to do that one. I'm just gonna do the gnome color because those we just have to kill things. So we're okay with killing things. To be careful of this, like,
I must get closer. I'm out of range.
what are we doing on the color? Hold on, 30 out of 50. What the heck is that supposed to mean? 30 out of 50. Where is the big guy?
I'm out of way, sir. I'm out of way, sir. Attack target.
Where is he going to come back from? Is he turning around? What would be one sad way to die? careful.
Too far away. Too far of range. I must get closer. I can't attack that.
It's coming. It's coming. He's coming, he's coming.
Too far away. I must get closer.
So we need one more color on one guy. And that guy is still there. Is everyone done? No, still not. What? No, I am done. Okay, so click the complete quest box. This looks scary. How much HP does it have? Ah, maybe we can kill it. We kill the 18. Be interesting to try, but then it'll be sad to die because of this. Wouldn't it be sad to die? Okay. To the cave, okay. Let's enter the cave then.
Too far away. Too far of range.
Okay. We get the missy for everyone. Yes, we get the missy for everyone, and then we have to go kill the dirt pile. Okay.
I must get closer.
this cave, but it's 5 of us, so come on, everything's fine.
Closer.
So at least mana is not a problem. Oh, that's good. I don't know if I set my hearthstone properly. Trade district, yeah, so no, we did not. A bit slow, like the killing, right? Man.
Out of range. Too far away.
Canyon 18. Oops.
Closer.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Something first.
Yoda. How do I kill Yoda? 18 guy. Ah, Yola is here. Okay. That is good. We're gonna kill him. Who the fuck is the 18 guy? Yeah, he's coming right now. Should I do it 4 times or 1 time is enough or what? Yeah, the huge boulder, where the fuck is that? Okay, we get to 23, that's pretty good. And then we use this.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Nice. And then okay, we turn in the thing. And we did pretty good. The mind control thing only works close by, so that is a trick to know. It can easily kill you if you don't, and then it has a long cooldown, which is really quite scary.
What can I do for you?
Okay, Tommy, you'll almost die. This is 20 silver, this is 7 silver. I'm gonna have everyone click on this. Accept. John, okay, sure.
For the Alliance. For the Alliance. Greetings. Greetings, all. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance. Light bless you.
Let's go. Maybe we'll do 24 too. Did we learn anything at 23? No. Did we get entangling root? Yay, it's pretty cool. Yeah, all those are nice. Well, I have no, I don't have enough. We do the trade gymnastic there. Might as well get rested XP while we do. We still have rested XP, that's cool. Downstairs, okay. We'll do the, oops, this is not good. We have to turn corners by going in the corner basically, otherwise we lose guys. Some of that is related to the, so first we're gonna go here. Repair. Should we auto sell grade? Yeah, I think by now we can. Well, we might have a grade that happens to be good, so let's wait. Okay, and then anything Salban, yes, Salban, anything else? shoot, I got level 51 once. Let's see. Okay, so we think we're done selling stuff. No, we don't really need money. We could buy we could buy bags, right? So we're gonna trade. There's two, and then trade with two again. And then we're gonna trade with three. Trade with three. Trade with four. Minus 4. And then the red was 5. So much stuff. Yeah, so we need battle bags. 5. Red was 5. Okay. Now that we've done that, we can reopen the sell thing and go to what's left to trade. Spellbound we get rid of, spellbound we get rid of, spellbound we get rid of, turn shot we get rid of, Brunia we get rid of.
Be careful.
And then for the next time we trade, so that's fine. Okay. 3. Sell this. Canvas cloak. Oh, that's better than nothing. So I'm gonna wear it. Sell this. Sell the portion. Sell the balloon, sell the gears, sell the chop. And open this for the next time. For the cells, we're gonna sell that because it's great. Up. What is that? 2.1 damage per second. And what am I wearing right now? 4.7. Okay, so yes, we should sell it. Sell that. Sell that. And open the stuff. So that was 4. 24. Okay, and 5. Sell. And open. Okay. Good. Just at this guy, I'm like way too much crap. So maybe we should sell everything to the bank, because we don't really need more money than what we have. Right? But we could still try to sell, because we're gonna collect everything. And then send the stuff that we don't, that is not worth much. Two more here. TV bank. So not those that are account bound. Okay, actually we should get rid of. We should send too far. Kill Jaden. We should send those account bound stuff. Okay, so that's done. Then here we got TV bank. We're gonna send. This is not worth much. Not worth much, 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 not worth much. Forgot where I put that code. There's a lot of things not worth anything. It's gonna win. What else? Do the same for the rest of the stuff, which is worth nothing also. Okay. And I forgot to sell. This one is worth something, so I'm gonna keep it. That's one stack of clothes. The silver. Let's just send it to the bank. And we want to sell the Dalaran, the potion, the mutton chop. Because that's not a crafting region, right? Begonia, and what else? Why do we still have the orphan thing? Isn't that over? Okay. Okay, so we need to buy ourselves some bags. Okay. Maybe we could do that now. Okay, we can come back to this later. Select weapons of war. Something such a power companion with and then souvenir equipment. I think there's another kind of weird quest, mounted something quest. Did someone say something? I saw a notification, but I did not actually see the notification. I don't think that was it. I think there was something else. What was the notification? Is it here? Surveying equipment, okay, okay.
Hey, on to you. See you around. Need help? Can you help you freaking? Be careful, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Okay.
Be careful.
So the cage, yeah, that part is a bit tricky. So we're gonna go. We'll do a bit of auction house thing. Same here. Okay, so bag wise, we're gonna
You need something?
purchase for 10 silver and 1 gold, and we're gonna even buy the region bank. And then deposit everything, yes, and that's good. And then put those 2 bags that we got in here. Do I have another bag? No. Okay. Sell the rest. This I don't think is worth selling, so I'm gonna render it. Where did he go? Anyways, back to the auction house. Cool, my bags are empty. Okay, that was good. Except for the fight, like the argument with some uninformed person. So, folks, it's good to see you, and bye.